Hello and welcome to a very special presentation of Radtoyz Galaxy. We're doing a live stream tonight, and it's our British Invasion show. So I'm going to bring out my co-host, Outer Multiverse. What's going on, man?
Hey, how are you doing?
Very, very good, man. So here we are. This is our live stream, and we're outside of the WMC for once. Here we are, just hanging out. No Toy Squad, no WMC, just a special presentation. I'm not sure why I'm struggling with the word special tonight. So maybe I'm special. That's why I'm struggling.
You're special. You're special.
I am special, super special. 2 thumbs up for special, guys. But yeah, so I'm not going to waste too much time bringing out our guest tonight. So our first guest, he's been live streamed with us before, but it's been ages since we've seen him. Everybody welcome Lockdown Productions to the show. What's going on, sir?
All right, how's everyone doing?
Hey.
Very good, very good. Whoa, you got like some laser show going on behind you there.
It bounces behind the back of my bald head. And
very, very cool. Nice. And yeah, so we've got a double header for you. 2 guys from England, British fellas. We got another one. The lead will walk the earth. What's going on?
Thumbs up for special. My mum says I'm special.
Special.
Yes, I agree.
Did you guys think of that special intro that I made?
That was nice. Very good.
Very good, eh?
Do it again. I went for a pee.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe we'll play it before the end of the show because that was pretty fun. I only get to use it for this show.
Unless making a cup of tea.
Yeah, we'll just play that all night. We'll just play the intro all night and just talk about that and not do anything else. But yeah, the guys are starting to roll in here in the chat. Yes. Thankfully, we are aware of that.
Red.
Hey, Red.
Got our flag behind us.
But thankfully, his audio is not lagging. So, yeah. But he's out in a shed in like the middle of nowhere in England, right? That's where your stuff is? Lockdown?
In space, floating in a giant space station.
And yeah, above the earth.
No, I'm in the garage.
There you go.
So I'm in the garage connected to the house.
Yeah, definitely. It's nice to have your own space. I've got the whole basement to myself, and yeah, I'm definitely thankful for that for you. So you've got a shed, and Adam, do you have your own space, or are you cohabitating with?
I do. Yes. No. I have a games room, so that's out back. But I'm in my office at the moment, so this is where I work from. So
cool.
Yes.
Very cool. We know Brian has his own space. On top of that,
I actually have a spaceship in my barn as well, separately. So I have to share some pictures of that sometime.
Like a big size spaceship.
Yeah, it's like about 15 feet long and about 8 feet wide. It's the interior set from a film.
Oh, really?
That's crazy. Will you divulge what film it is, or was it like a porno or something?
No, it was. I can't remember the name of the film off the top of my head, but we purchased it off someone.
It was a little film.
We'll have to talk about that
Star
sometime.
Wars.
Yeah.
It was that other version of Star Wars.
Yeah, that's the one.
I have a friend. You know the movie Kingdom 11?
Yeah.
Yes.
When he gets buried, the coffin, it's really nicely patterned. He got that and made it his bath in his house.
His bath, nice.
So
Really?
he's got that as his bath. Yeah, it's actually really amazing.
That's cool.
Well, that was yeah. So Lockdown, you had I'm gonna share something here. This is insane, dude. Let me find this. Oh, here we are.
Is this the outdoor stuff?
Oh no, this is like. Oh. So you got a couple Joy toys, did you? Out of here. We got into this.
A couple.
Really? 1 or 2, maybe. Yeah.
Oh, I screwed up. Yeah, it was lagging. There we are. Just a couple Joy toys kicking around.
The post office was probably like this guy, right?
Yeah, my missus. I was at work and we all turned up and she filmed that and sent it to me and said, "Do you want to tell me something?"
He's like,
That was
They're from
yeah,
my
that was
friends.
dude. I was
My
like
friends sent
floored
me
when
all
I
those.
saw
I
that.
swear.
If for personal use only, so it's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, holy shit, that is an epic
I-
haul right there.
When I talk to people, like Joy Toy is not really heard of over here, and people do think it's a completely different thing. And even the postman that talks to me said, like, when you're box, you can ask for it to have not the products on the outside, so people don't know what you get delivered. And like, it's
Yeah.
no, it's a toy. Yeah, we know it's a toy. So no, it's actually a toy, not
It's a toy
what you think it is.
for joy.
Well, that's like what Dom always says about his channel, right? Like when he searches toy domination, that's not the
Yeah.
first thing that shows up in a Google search. That's for sure.
There we go.
There you go. Nice shirt. Nice shirt.
There we go. Rocket.
I tell you what's funny. Talking about boxes, what today one turned up. So later on, I could actually do an unboxing. And I don't know what's in it.
Live
yet.
unboxing.
Yeah,
You don't know what's in it.
Yet.
Yeah.
No.
Oh,
It's definitely from Locker Toys. It's definitely from Locker
Oh,
Toys.
okay. Those corner pieces looks like it's from Berry. I finally got like part of my order from them after like almost 2.5 months. And I
Wow.
had those stupid plastic triangle or those plastic corner pieces on it.
Yeah.
And dude, if I couldn't, I struggled to open the stupid thing because like they put like 1,800 pounds of tape around the whole box, and you're just like, dude, like what are you trying to prove here? What are you trying to prove?
No wonder so many
Christmas
unboxers have
presents.
knives.
Right?
Yeah.
Christmas presents. I completely like to wrap the entire present in sellotape. The lot, all the way over.
Your wife loves you.
There's no way of opening paper. I love
They got-
doing that.
They got to work for it, huh?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man. That's my little brother's a bastard. At Christmas every year, he gives you a giant box, and then he like puts this present in, but then he wraps it in like duct tape and like a whole bunch of other shit. So he like literally like. But thankfully, every year, like for some reason, my old man gives us all a jackknife. So I've got like a collection of like 27 jackknives that I've gotten every year for Christmas from my dad since I was like 13. It was like, oh my god, man, this is like too much.
My missus under the tree was a ginormous TV box. Now we have a big TV anyway, but when we put it on the wall, there was about a 3-inch gap all the way around. So it worked out I could get a bigger TV, and it could be at least 6 inches wider and at least 6 inches longer as well, because it'll perfectly fit into the wall. And the box was under the tree. Like, yes, I've got the door. And also the one I've got, the pixels are not great. Like, yes, new TV, brilliant. And he unwrapped it and it was a bloody cordless Hoover stuck in a box.
I thought you were going to say you were more excited for the polystyrene.
Yeah, exactly. I want to know what the name.
Actually, I was more excited for the polystyrene.
Bjorn did a comment here. Occasionally, we get people coming here looking for toys quotation.
Oh, there
like
is that.
What is the name of the toy store you work at? Is it like Toy Shaft or like, like
Isn't it Chucky's or something like that?
old
That he
dude
works
toys?
for? Chucky's or something like that? Or Chuckles? I don't know. I can't remember what he said.
I don't know. I don't know if even any of those names that you just said, I wouldn't even think of walking in there. Like I wouldn't even look for that shit myself. Anyways, I'm not.
Yeah. Like,
There's
I've never
some-
heard of it.
Mm.
Yeah, man. Yeah, like we have
No.
we have a big chain in Canada. It's called the Stag Shop, so you know exactly what they're selling. Oh,
Clearly.
like literally. But yeah, enough of that crazy weird stuff. Let's do.
Our toy stalls are not really toy stalls, but you don't really get 118 anymore. You don't get Star Wars figures or
No.
anything like that. It's really hard to
It is
find.
So you
anything.
guys are when you guys are toy shopping, right? Like it's like, would you call it a burden, or do you have your sources that you can like pluck everything you want? Like obviously, Lockdown knows where to get Joy Toy. We've
Yeah,
seen.
clearly.
That.
So,
Yeah,
well, Lockdown's been giving me all his tips recently on where to get stuff.
Yeah. And you put an order in yesterday as well?
Yes.
Or the day before?
Yes, yeah. So that's Locker Toys, because I wasn't aware of Locker Toys. I'd heard it a couple of times, but I just, I suppose For us, there aren't so many toy shops that you can just go and walk into. There are some specialist sort of hobby and collectors, but they tend to be more sort of older toys.
So, is there an actual walk-in Locker Toys?
Not that I'm aware
Not
of.
in England. No,
Okay.
not in England. I don't think there is.
And you guys don't have anything like Walmart or Target, where like a grocery department type store, or is it like everything's still?
Well,
separate?
yes, and they do have a toy aisle, but it's very, very small. Because Asda's officially Target. We have a Target. It's called Asda.
Yeah.
But it's nothing like Target. We don't sell guns or anything.
No.
It's all boring stuff.
Oh, no guns, shucks.
Yeah,
I wanted to go buy that new TVC figure and Remington shotgun.
came back with a shotgun.
Oh, it's not like the States.
I love going to America and just standing in the aisles going, oh, I love this is over here.
Oh yeah, no doubt. But it's not like the States where if you went to get a COVID shot, you got a coupon for a shotgun or something like that.
Oh yeah, that was a real thing.
It was a real thing, man.
Really? Matter of fact, my job was offering people days off. Like they'd give them 1 day off if they got their COVID shot.
and a free shotgun.
Well, no, not a shotgun. That would have been awesome.
That's to get them there.
Because I was told a shotgun for action figures.
Yeah.
Yeah, you only need a shotgun for the action figures. You don't.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So to answer your question, no, most of the shopping, I don't know if you're the same, but for me, it's actually online.
I mean, we do have shops and places that you can go in and buy stuff at, but I'm almost at the point right now. It's almost 99% online. You know, especially for anything especially I live in Arkansas, which is right in the middle of the United States, and it's just not very toy friendly. Yeah. And so anything Acid Rain or like Joy Toy or stuff like that, I've got to order online.
Yeah.
I went Amley's. It's a big toy shop in London, and they had Joy Toys in their specialty area.
Okay.
And I was like, yes! And I picked all the rack up. I'm taking all these, and then I looked at the prices, and I put them all back.
Put them all,
It's like triple the price of them. But at least the shop sells them.
Yes, right. Well, maybe you can find a hard to get one. You know, after they sell out of all the ones, they probably will hang on to them a little bit longer. So, you know,
but eBay prices straight up,
right?
Immediately.
Oh, dude, eBay's like eBay's like the butthole of toy collecting. That's what I call it. It's just awful, man. It's like I swear, I won't go on there for 2 months. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna look today. I'm gonna look, and it literally the same stuff that I like what do you call it, bookmarking or whatever. Yeah. It's like these people have reposted their ads for months and months and months. I'm like, dude, nobody's gonna pay that 2 years ago, and nobody's gonna pay that, especially now with the economic thing going on and all this other shit. Just oh my god, just stop. eBay is just terrible. I quit using them when they stopped when they kicked PayPal out. You couldn't use PayPal anymore.
I know, man. That sucks. That sucks. But they've changed up a lot of things to where used to you could get paid instantly, and now you have to wait a week or two to get paid to get your money. And I'm like, they've already got their whatever I sold them. Why can't I have my money? You know?
Yeah.
No,
I never sell anything. I keep everything.
Well, I was just getting rid of some stuff that I don't have any intention of using anymore, like some McFarlane toys or stuff like that.
Well, lockdown gave me a quick private tour the other day, and I can attest I don't think he's got rid of anything.
Ever, yeah.
So if I haven't been to the shed.
Yeah, if anybody's
I'm going to America later in the year. So I've signed up to a few channels that are doing the hunting, and they do the toy hunts and where to go to look for myself.
What's up, Josh?
Very cool. Well, hey,
since all these guys, the people.
Go ahead, finish that, and then we'll do the chat thing.
I do love when people go, here I am going on a hunt. I'm doing this toy hunt, and you just know, the ghosts of our forefathers are screaming, saying, "You're hunting for toys." No, no. Hunt buffalo or something.
Yeah, or tap.
Here I am going in the wild. I'm going toy hunting.
Yeah, no, that's hilarious. No,
And
that's
I'm
a good
so going to
point.
do a video at Target. Here I am in a non-native land. Find a Target looking for the great toy hunt.
The great toy hunter. Yeah, you got to find
Yeah.
those guys in there with their GoPros and stuff, like making their wrestling figure toy hunt and stuff. But yeah, before we carry on much further, we'll do finally get to the chat shout out there. We got Bjorn was here first, of course. Pirates of the Galaxy is here tonight. What's going on,
Hola.
sir? We got Starboy Station.
Oi, oi.
What's up, Joel?
Oh, you beat me to oi.
Oh, Lord of Thane, you're here, man.
Yeah.
What were you? You must have been partying because it's what, an hour later in Germany?
Yeah.
Angus.
What a thing.
He's still used to American time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
Yeah,
doesn't sleep. That's what it is. He doesn't
Oh,
sleep.
dude, that would
He's
be
got his
mad.
permit to stay awake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be mad jet lag, like traveling that far, man, from the States to Germany. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
But we got Grumpy Puppets in the chat
Hey,
tonight.
Grumpy.
Red
He
Canada.
was
We
a nice
got
guy.
Phoenix Outpost in the
Yeah,
chat.
Phoenix, dude.
Yeah, man. And then we also have Devastation Station. Adrian Forbes is in the chat.
Adrian.
I think I already did Bjorn, but we'll pop Bjorn up there twice since he's such a nice fella.
Yeah.
We got Wentilla in the
Where's
house.
my
What's going on?
M&M's?
Zilla.
Yeah,
No
there we go.
M&M's
There's
in the
Josh.
game room.
Yeah.
We got Wasteman there pumping the
When's
USA.
that?
Man.
Waste
USA.
man.
The wrong
Waste
place
man.
tonight, sir. You're in the wrong place tonight. But yeah, so if I missed anybody, I apologize. I'll hit you up a little bit later in the chat. But what was I gonna? Oh, the other thing I was gonna ask you guys. So the new pre-orders for the TVC, the Vintage Collection stuff.
Yeah.
Are you guys all in on that? I know one of you is obviously a little more casual with 1/18 than the other, but yeah, I'm just interested to hear if anybody's all in or if you think they're just remaking too much stuff.
I always buy my Star Wars in the wild. Because I love that. So if I see them, I'll get them. And them Stormtrooper zombies, if I find 50 packs in a shop, I will take home 50 packs from the shop. I want them so bad.
Yeah, you will.
But I pre-order any of them is no. But if I find them, mine.
I'd be the same
Yeah,
to be honest with you. If I see them, it's the kind of thing so I've got a few. I have an older collection of Star Wars, but that's not what I'm focusing on now. I've been able to be quite focused. But I have got a few. You'll see in some of my shots every so often a Star Wars figure will sort of pop up in the background somewhere or something. So if I see one that it takes my fancy, I was just thinking about little Timmy who goes into the shop after lockdown and goes, "Mummy, I can't wait to get those stormtroopers, those zombie stormtroopers," and they're all sold out.
Yeah.
And if
There he is at the counter.
If he gets it before me, he's back in the legs, down he goes. It's mine.
Fuck, dude,
And they're like, "Oh, are these for your children?" And they said, "Yes, they sure are for my children."
These are my children.
That's right.
Yeah, these are my children. I have 12 children at home that all wanted the exact same zombies.
That's right. That's right.
You don't give me
Dude,
this, it'll starve.
Man, there was this. That reminds me of a story with myself where there was this chain in Canada called Zellers, and they were going out of business.
Yeah.
So I was like in there, I'm like picking up like GI Joe figures for like $2, like Transformers, like when Transformers Prime was out, like getting the big ones for like $5, $8, whatever.
Wow.
So I'm walking past this like Ninja Turtle sewer playset.
Yeah.
So the thing retails for over $100. They have $23 on it.
Wow.
So I'm like sitting there toy shopping, and this kid like comes by with his mom. He's like, "Oh, mom, look, they got the Ninja Turtle playset on sale for whatever." And she's like, "Well, we'll get our other stuff, and then we'll maybe come back," kind of thing. I fucking grabbed that playset and ran to the front of the store, dude. I felt like such an asshole, but at the time, like I wanted it, like, and it was the last one on the shelf. There wasn't any other ones. And I kind of did this thing where I waited for him to get out of like eye shot, and I just grabbed it. And I'm like, in the dark. And then I picked up a whole bunch of those modern RoboCop figures. Like they were giving stuff away
Yeah.
when the stores got out of
I
business.
don't need a receipt. No, thanks. Bye.
Yeah. And then it's funny. It's like I get up to the front, and this was before it was like super like awesome, cool to collect toys.
Yeah.
But you get up there and like someone's ringing all these toys through, and like the chick at the counter, she's like, "Oh, is your kid got like a birthday or something?" And I was like, "Yes,
Yeah.
Yes,
that's
they do.
exactly what's going on. It's my kid's birthday."
Yeah.
And that was before I had any kids, and I was like, "Oh."
Yeah.
And it's like, oh yeah, or you'd like run into like a coworker when you're buying a bunch of Transformers and be like,
Yeah.
"Oh yeah, it's my nephew's birthday this weekend."
Yeah. I haven't got any kids, but I'm planning ahead.
That's
Yeah.
right.
I've got a slight story. There's a shop in England called B&M. That's a cheapest
that.
shop.
Yeah.
And that's pretty good to buy cheaper X figures.
Yeah.
And they had Chris Pratt as a from Jurassic World.
Yeah.
And they were there for 99p.
Wow.
And I picked up about 50 of them.
I've seen your
Boom,
zombies.
the entire rack. And then I went back the next, like 2 or 3 days later, and they restocked, and they went down to 50p on sale. And then, and altogether, I got 300 of these Chris Pratt figures.
Oh my God.
And it was 2 trolleys. Yeah. Also, in England, because we've had bombs and stuff go on, officially, if someone mass buys something and it looks suspicious, you're meant to question it because you can make weird things out of bombs. So I turned up to the counter and it's like, "Oh, I've got to ask, what are you buying these for?" It's like, they're toys. I'm going to get the manager.
What?
The manager come out and he come over and goes, "Yeah, we've got to question anything people buy stuff because you never get made into stuff." It's like,
yeah,
it's an action figure. I'm going to make them all into zombies.
Yeah, I saw Lord of Thanes comment, and I've been the same. Really, I just go, "Are these for your son?"
I didn't see his comment.
No, they're for me.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm happy to say it for me. Usually my missus goes, "If you had more, do you have more in?" She actually says, "You got any more in the back?" Because he'll want more. And they go, "Yes." And she goes, why did I ask them that? Why? And then I go, "I love you so much."
Nice.
You must go toy hunting with a semi truck, man. Like, how do you get all that stuff home? You're like, you leave the kids at the mall. You're like, "Sorry, kids, I gotta bring the toys home. You guys gotta take
So I gotta put the seats back. I got to put seats down.
You guys take the bus home. I gotta get my toys home in the back."
We did buy a bigger car so we can get them home easier.
There you go. That makes sense for sure. But
hey, Rad.
Yeah.
So, just about an hour ago, I got a notification from Amazon and the Mandalorian, I guess, fleet guy and the Axe Wolves. Both of those guys are like shipping right now from Amazon. Like I'm supposed to get some of them tomorrow and then Monday.
That sucks. Amazon Canada is going to be like probably another 2 weeks before I get.
But for me,
on Amazon, on the pre-orders, we never get all the figures.
Oh, really?
You can't pre-order every one of them. Like the zombie ones, you can't pre-order. It's very, very rarely on what figures you can pre-order. At the moment, I ain't got a clue even where you buy them zombie figures from. At the moment, Stormtrooper ones.
Oh, you talking about the 4-pack from
most of the pre-orders they don't really appear on UK Amazon as pre-order.
No, they don't.
You might get like one of the figure of the range coming out, but not the range.
Just seen Phoenix's comment.
Yeah, I just had to read. I can't quite imagine ISIS attacking Parliament with a 3 3/4 inch Chris Pratt swarm attack, but I'm glad BMM are stopping this from happening.
Well done, BM.
You stick enough around gunpowder, I suppose.
You put it in the gun. You put it in the gun, right? The bluster bus or whatever. You just pack them full of Chris Pratts, and you're like, okay.
Buy the Chris Pratts.
Yeah, all the security guys have like Chris Pratt sticking out their foreheads and shit.
When I want to make stuff, I line most of the Chris Pratts up.
Yeah.
And I'll get this. Me and my daughter. Hopefully, my daughter's there.
Yeah.
But you line them all up and go. I need a volunteer who wants to be a zombie. That one,
Chris. Chris,
Uh,
at the back.
Yeah,
because
he's gonna be.
I want to do a shot with all the Chris Pratts I've got left. I still have about 150 left. Not been.
Oh yeah, you got to do that. You got to do that.
Yeah.
Just all walking out the Stargate.
Yeah,
Loads
there
of
you
them
go.
walking out the Stargate kind of thing.
You could
A
you know,
Chris Pratt convention.
there you go. You could ramp it up and have them all riding blue velociraptors as they're running out of this portal,
Yeah.
riding the motorcycle or something. You should have just told him you had an unhealthy obsession with Chris Pratt. Like you got like whole room with like Chris Pratt posters and like newspaper clippings and stuff.
A shrine.
Everywhere,
Yeah,
like a teenager's bedroom, just full
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
favorite pop songs. All of it. I'll just
Like
I'll pull every head off every other figure and just put a Chris Pratt on it.
there you go. It's
On everything.
Pratt world. And have like make it real creepy and have strings with tacks connecting to like different pictures, like negatives like hanging on a string in the middle of the room with a red light and
Oh my
stuff. Just
God.
make it very creepy.
It's quite funny. I went to the NEC Toy Fair a couple of weeks ago,
Yeah.
and there's one guy there who sells Jurassic Park toys, and he's just full of Jurassic Park. And he gets
Chris
the
Pratt.
that's the what's it called? The Ammon collection.
Oh
You
yeah.
can't
Oh,
get
yeah,
that
yeah.
over here. But the last time I went, I bought every Hammond collection he had. So when he turned up, he was like, "Hey, hi, look, I've got more. I've got more." And it's a full rack of Chris Pratts. I stood there going, "Do I need this Chris Pratt? He does bend slightly better than the others."
He probably
How many
managed to
got?
get.
6. It was like, oh.
It's probably the 6 that you left behind at the store that they missed.
Yeah.
Oh, he just left, and we had 6 of these left. Damn it!
Yeah. Quick, go catch him. Too late.
I did get that at the fairs. I go, "I'll have all 6. You do me a deal." "No, okay, I'm off." And I walk off. And the second night, they go, "I'll do it for this much money then." I like my wheeling and dealing.
I did actually. Lord of Thanos, he's got go check out his page. He's got Old Man Thrawn, and it's the Hammond body.
Yeah,
It's like,
I was
yeah,
tempted to do that myself.
Yeah.
yeah, no,
I'm
it's
sitting
really
on
cool.
the beach with the excavation at the moment.
Yeah, so that's the latest part of his like dig story or whatever that
Yeah.
is. So it's really cool, man. I looked at that and I laughed, man. I was like, oh my
Yeah.
god, yeah, that's totally him sipping like just old with a cane. He's like, just drinking all day. And
Yeah. Hurry up.
Yeah,
got so much
that's a
cash.
great cousin right there.
Yeah, he just like
I'm
drunk
going.
cash on
I'm
shit.
going Disney World, and do you know them fat zombies,
Yeah.
the Joy Toy
Yeah,
fat
yeah.
ones? I've made them up with Disney shirts and Disney hats.
Nice.
Well, that's
So
cool.
a Tigger shirt, a Disney one, and when I go around Disney World, I'm going to put the fat zombie in his Disney t-shirt. I got one with I've done a Star Wars t-shirt in each of the lands.
Look forward to seeing those.
Yeah, that'll be brilliant when that drops. But hey, how about we get into some pictures and some slides and some other whatnottery here?
Yeah.
So first up, I'm going to bring up lockdown, so you can kind of just explain when I pull these pictures up what we are looking at. I guess go with the program. Loading.
I'm going to bear with me. I've got to look at the my new landing pad.
That's cool.
That's those
landing
Buzz
pad,
Lightyear
I've ordered the
ships.
Ghost.
Yeah.
It's quite funny. I've ordered the Ghost for myself, and my other half ordered me the Ghost as a present.
Oh.
So I've got 2 ghosts for me.
Wow.
So I built that landing pad for the Ghost. I'm hoping it'll fit.
It's like, yeah, I love all your line work there. It's like there's this like stripe attack. It's like, holy crap.
Yeah.
There's a Polish guy which sells me this little tape, and every time I see him, he just walks over, puts it in my bag, and then just takes the money out of my hand. and I have no choice of buying this tape at all. It's just
That is,
Nice.
oh man, that is
That's
wild.
awesome.
You are one
That's
day
awesome.
you will. Oh shit!
run
Pull
out.
that up. One day you're gonna run out of
I have
space.
lost my other glasses, so I've got
Yeah.
bifocals. So when I look, I've got to lift up
Oh,
to see the picture and down, not to see nothing.
I love this scene. What's going
Yeah.
on? The Razor Crest.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's the back end of the Razor Crest with Doctor Who Cybermen bugs coming to take it
Oh,
over.
that's cool.
I love that.
I did a thing where I was going to build the entire section as the Mandalorian section here,
Mm.
and just dedicate it to the Mandalorian bit. But I think I'm going to build a big Mandalorian
What
bit
did
outside.
did the store run out of Mandalorians? Did you buy all the Mandalorians in Britain already?
They just all they had is a big display of pictures.
I don't
They
think I
got
have
extra
many
shelf space.
Mandalorians. I think I only have about 60. I don't have that many.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. At least I got more
Yeah.
Mandalorians. Yeah, I
Oh,
can hold
actually, no. I had bought at the Comic Con. Oh, no, sorry. Yeah, Comic Con. I bought 20 new Denjarans. Just identical.
Oh, yeah.
And
Okay.
there, I've got a big box of I'm going to paint them up into
Nice.
weird different colors. So I've got lots ready to custom.
Yeah.
But when they're in my box to be custom, I don't count them as
They don't count yet.
valid thing, and not till they go into NASA they exist.
Yeah.
So, but I love Lord of Thane's comment here. He says, "I think lockdown is single-handedly responsible for at least a 10% price increase in
Yeah.
figures here in Europe."
I know Lockdown was telling me, he says, "Oh, these figures are selling out fast." I said, "Isn't that just because you just bought them all?"
I did actually go online. I did actually contact them and said how many you got left. And they sent a message back saying I got this and this, and they goes, "I've only got one of these and only two of these left and one of that." And I thought, "Oh, you might not get them. I better order them because if they're sold out, you can't get them."
Yeah,
I
I'll take
them,
him, he said.
just in case. So
Nice.
yeah, so because you can't buy the full row of them anymore, so I ordered a full row just in case you do want them.
Oh, nice.
Just in
Thank
case.
you.
Because you can't
Yeah.
get hold of them.
Yeah.
And because of and if you don't want them, it's just more for me.
It's more for you, yeah.
We got another question in the chat here. So Phoenix Outpost is asking if you had to wager a guess, how many action figures do you think you actually own?
Oh, I started counting my zombies because I was going to do a massive zombie display. I started taking photos of it, and then it's been pissing it down here continuously. So then it's kind of rain, stop, play.
Yeah.
And I counted 650 zombies, and I still had two boxes to count.
Whoa.
What?
But they weren't full. They weren't. The other two weren't full boxes. They were like the World War II zombie ones, and there must be only about 30 or 40 in that box. So
I don't know.
on that, but I don't know. The average out at I think 600 or 700 fixing. No, less than that. I think about 500 fit in per box.
Yeah.
And nearly every box is full. So I don't know. I wouldn't know exactly how many. I probably got
a lot.
Like
Yeah.
I tell you what, I probably got most of is the Force Awakens them stormtroopers. I
thought it was
went
going to say Chris
crazy
Pratt.
buying them, and I still want to do them marching in. I think I've got 1,000 of them stormtroopers.
Are you talking about the not the vintage collection, right? Just the regular from the movie?
Some of them, half of them are the PO5.
5 POA?
Oh,
Yeah, them ones. And then
I mean,
some
that's
of them,
still
I think
impressive.
the Black Series version when they released them in 3.75.
Yeah.
Like that. And I've got a few with the extra chest bit as well. I've got absolutely loads and loads. And same as I've got like 30 of the TIE fighters as well. Because all this was going to be Empire only.
Yeah.
Or for a minute, it was going to be just a giant Empire one.
So I just need to sort of step in and attest to this because you gave me this private tour the other day, and we've seen some of the pictures of the outside, but he actually just walked me around the garden, and I was just blown away. because it just kept going.
Well,
Or-
I've invited him to come round and play a game. We're
Yes.
going to have a go doing Dom's game in our garden.
Yeah.
Action
And,
verse.
Yeah, I'm going to play Action Verse.
Yeah,
Oh,
big scale.
I am convincing him to try to do the zombie level.
Yeah.
Because that's my jam is zombies. But
Yeah.
I don't mind doing. Well, I'd probably invite you over for a weekend. So
Yeah.
I've ordered a rodeo ball as well.
Oh,
So
okay.
when we do come over, I'll do a weekend and we've ordered a rodeo ball. So we've got pissing around.
Okay.
Oh my god, man! That's
I'll be heading for
what-
2.7 seconds then.
That's the record. So far.
I've
Yeah.
got a bad shoulder, so I'm not going to go with it. I'm the guy with the judge.
Oh, I see.
Oh yeah. Oh, I can't possibly ride it. You better hop
We're
up.
going to have a try.
Oh, good. Your life is in my hands. Trust me.
Yeah.
I don't know how many figures I know.
Okay.
I ain't got a.
I'm in the same. I would never be able to take the time to count everything I've got. That's for sure. Either like holy crap. But this next one here, what are we checking out there? That looks cool. Looks like a little island.
That is the underside of that landing pad.
Oh, okay.
Probably never to be seen. But if I ever take a photograph from every angle, it looks like you're in the space station. So you don't look up and see the wood. You see
That is awesome.
like that. And I've got the lowest level where my storage boxes are on. I've not done the underside or all the pattern work, and it annoys the hell out of me. I've never done it. It really does. It annoys the hell out of me. And I put a video out a while ago, and of all my cargo bay, and all I could see when I watched my own video is the wood. Like, I've sprayed it silver.
Yeah,
it's just plain silver board, and it's like, oh, I'm annoyed that
wood grain
down and
grain, yeah,
it annoys me. So I went out and bought loads of more fish plants, and I'm going to stick them at least on the inside. But like every nook and cranny, I've made like alien layers and things like that. So when you come in, there should be nowhere other than plug sockets. What doesn't look like space station.
Cool. I'll make sure I don't touch those. Then.
So if you live near no lockdown productions in England, there will be no toys, no things for your aquarium.
Yeah.
And various other items.
Actually, the woman who sells me the aquarium comes by my house and drops them off now. she actually rings us up. We've got the delivery in. Do you want me to drop them off? And they come out with this giant box.
I'd love to see your fish tank sometime.
What do we use them for? They actually drop them off to find out what is actually using for. And she come around and her face was.
I bet.
You should have just told her you were using them to make bombs for ISIS or something like that.
Filled with Chris Pratt figures.
I'm gonna camouflage 1,000 Chris Pratts.
He drops off 6 oil drums at the UN or something full of Chris Pratt and aquarium plants that just explode everywhere. That would blow my mind. And,
hey, lockdown! I got my hat.
Hey, you're on in chat.
I got the figure, and I don't know what I've exactly done with him. And I was going to point him out to you because actually, it's just him. Right, I don't know what I've done with him because I've been trying to practice your accent.
That's cool.
And I was going to do a bit where he talk.
Nice.
Yeah, I picked this guy up yesterday. I got him yesterday, so
cool.
Yeah, Big Bad.
Yeah,
I ordered mine from Big Bad as well, and you got the orange beanie on.
There you go.
Yeah.
And then
has anyone seen the what's his name? The Geek Channel. He's building a miniature. He's turned his basement into a Star Wars basement, and now he's building a miniature one. He's got.
I haven't seen that.
I think he dropped today. I watched it just before I come on, and he's scanned his face.
Oh, Brian.
With a scanner, him and his missus, and made an action figure of using his head and his missus' head.
Yes.
I was like,
Oh, nice.
I'm gonna get one.
Yeah.
Yeah, no doubt, eh? Hasbro did that with their 6-inch figures. They did that selfie series, but a lot of people complained that like it would just look like a melted piece of fudge or something. Like it
Yeah.
I'm gonna get an avatar of myself in Disney World, because you can buy an avatar of yourself and they scan your face
Cool.
and get it done.
that's
And I've
cool.
got all my girls have got theirs. Actually, they're in the avatar world under me now.
You should have
But,
him. You should have him pushing a cart of Chris Pratt's.
Yeah. or just Chris Pratt heads.
Yeah, no doubt. But Lord of Thane had a question here. He's like, where in the UK do you live? He might be there for the Champions League finals, whatever that is. Sounds like football.
Soccer?
Is that some kind of sport?
That's sport ball.
Sport ball.
I'm going to say my native tongue. I'm in the middle. I'm in the middle. In the middle.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm in
basically
East Anglia.
In the middle. So
Middle of England, smack dab, furthest from all the water.
Yeah.
You can't go to any
Lord of
beach.
Thane, if you do come over, I've got a spare room. Stop over. If you have the rodeo ball, come and get on it. I have a permanent bouncy castle in the garden.
Yeah.
Oh,
2.7
perfect.
seconds.
There you go. So when you go, you don't need Lord of Thane doesn't have to pay for a hotel, and he's going to go in and play with all your toys and mess them up.
Yeah, but you probably won't watch football here.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
My TV, it doesn't work to football channels. It just like yeah.
Just plays cartoons.
I think that is.
Basically,
I think that's a sign of approval from Lord of Thane. You got the old
Nice.
fist pump and the thumbs up.
Yeah.
Double threat right there. And then, oh yeah, we've got.
I'm
this
about an
picture.
hour away from London on the train.
Oh, okay.
Right. This is. Are you playing it? Is it just a one picture?
No, it's just a static picture.
Okay. This is my new basically cyberpunk Chinatown. I'm not far from London. It's about an hour on the train, 45 minutes for no stops. And they do really good Chinese at Chinatown. So when we're free, we'll just jump on a train, go to Chinatown, get some dinner, and come back. So I decided to build one of the streets because we go there a little bit too often. And so it's my cyberpunk Chinatown.
Nice.
And I've been working on that especially for this show tonight.
That's awesome.
That is,
Yeah.
That's really
And
cool.
let me lift my glasses so I can actually see the picture. It's finished other than I'm looking for Chinese letters to go over that neon sign. I want like in red or neon, just random letters. And there's a Chinese woman I know, and I've asked her to get me the word food. And I don't know if you've got the entire picture, but it's all of it is food courts all the way along.
Oh, really?
And I've made
that's
shutters
awesome.
for all of them, and all the shutters come on and off. But most of the shutters are up at the moment because there's a gang warfare going on.
Yeah.
Gang war. I love those weird single wheel motorcycles you got. Where do you get those?
I make them. I customize them. B&M sells them for $3.99 if they're not on sale. A motorbike that scale in every way, and then I just I say strip them apart. It's just yanks them apart and then glues it together. But they are a nightmare to stand up because of one wheel.
Right.
Permanently falling over. So I have to glue them down, and they're glued down to a magnet, so I can actually get them stick them to anything metal, so they can driving up the walls and
nice.
Stuff like that. But yeah, just make them. They're not too hard to make. And if they go wrong, I just glue it together in a different way.
Innovative idea.
Yeah, so they're about £4 if you buy them, and if you're lucky enough to buy them second hand, they can be really cheap.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
We've got another.
And they're based on what movie is Battle Leela Battle Angel.
Oh, is that Battle Angel? Whatever.
Yeah, my daughter watches that.
Yeah.
My daughter watches that at least once a week.
Wow.
And sometimes she'll watch it and then immediately put on straight after. And most of this station is a cyberpunk based on that movie because
Yeah.
she's really into cyberpunk, and so because she comes and plays in here, what's really annoying because she messes everything up. But this lower layer is her level. These two levels here, and the rest of it is mine. But she only wants to play with girls, and I've ordered the head. Leela, I can't remember her name.
Alita.
Alita.
I've ordered her head from 118 Speltons. I think one of the best painters out there. Go and see him.
Who is it?
And when it turns up,
Who is
118 Spartan heads.
Okay.
118.
I can't paint for nothing.
Is that where you got the Chris Pratt?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
300 of them.
The thing is, I think I'll get in stuff off him and it will turn up like a week later. But now he's got really good and busy, so they all turn up about a month or 2 months later now. So the down point of him being successful, I suppose.
Very cool. So where are these?
Picture?
What rollers are those? Those are really cool.
They are Playmobil Space.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Playmobil Space, and they keep going on sale. So I think they went down to about 16 quid.
Yeah.
And I think when they're full price, they're only like 24, 25 anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But I get them, just give them a dirty wash.
Yeah.
And
those look great.
I think they really look good. They are slightly small for the ones, but they fit. You can't see me, but they fit these aliens in perfectly.
Oh.
And
what vehicles or what are they from again?
Playmobil. If you type in Playmobil Space,
I got you.
Yeah, the Playmobil Space, and they also do. I don't think I've got a picture. They also do like their landing pod as well.
Yeah.
Oh wow,
that's pretty cool.
And that's all opens up inside, and it's like a little bridge.
That's awesome.
That's really cool.
Yeah, they're quite
now.
expensive to buy new, but they always go on sale.
Yeah. I was going to say, do they sell Playmobil over there on the shelf?
Yeah, you can buy it. That's what you can buy easily here.
Yeah.
Playmobil.
Well, is it still manufactured in Germany? It's a German.
Yeah.
I think so.
It still does.
Yeah, there's not a place. There's not really too many places where I'm around that actually sells Playmobil on the shelf anymore. So,
are you going to Joe Fest?
I don't know. It's up in the air. I got a lot of stuff going on with my kids.
I can bring it over with me.
Yeah, it's probably going to be. I won't know until that week of potentially.
Yes, Lord of Thane is
German.
It is German.
Still there then.
Yeah.
Very cool. So what do we?
If you are going and you want anything getting, I could probably bring it over and give it to you. So it's kind of, I could go to a local toy shop and pick them up easily.
Okay, I appreciate it.
Cool.
So is that like the oil pan off your car or something? Like that's what it like reminds me of.
That is, it's a drop ship I built.
Oh, I get it now.
And I parked it up there. It was meant to fit in right behind me, but when then I added the wings, it didn't fit in. So I made it there, and that's supposed to be my big drop ship for the troops to go down. So it works. This is Nassau, and then outside is Tortuga 7. Is meant to be the planet under Nassau.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So my lore is, and the planet is got every resource going.
Very nice.
On the planet. So it's massive. It's mined like mad, but it's gone more like a wasteland. So it's like so it's very Mad Maxy.
Yeah, Wenzel had commented earlier that he's loving I love your outdoor shots, dude. Those are really cool when you do those massive setups and take all the pictures.
Yeah. We're getting like a random day of niceness. So I'm running the garden, looking like I can do something, but it's not actually got nice weather. Then it sort of gets really cold, or it rains, or sleets at the moment. And then it's like, I want to go and build stuff. So I
want to go play in my yard.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Look at that. This is so dense, man. Oh my god. That's crazy.
Just a random one of the levels.
one of the multiple levels of
multiple.
Yeah,
So
I
much
keep
going
trying
on.
to count how many levels I've got. So it's like 1, 2, 3,
Yeah.
4,
And it's
5,
like
6, 7, 8,
those
9.
are
Nine,
some of
nine
the
levels.
those are some of the Cosmic Legion bugs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love them Cosmic Legion. But Cosmic Legion is very hard to find over here. As in, I have to get them all ordered from Big Bad.
Yeah.
And get them over. But I don't mind. They're big, but I don't mind them being big.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Scale wise.
Yeah.
I want to do a giant war. I'm really into creating a war. So I keep trying to get an enemy. So I'll have a big battle scene going on.
So I've got a
later down the
question.
line.
So did you see about the release of Joy Toy, their pre-orders for the Tyranids?
Yes, I
Yeah.
did.
Are you going to have an army of those?
Yes, I am.
I knew it.
This is watching me upstairs.
Yeah. The answer is
I already have an army. I already have an army of Tyranids already.
Yeah.
The McFarlane.
Right.
I have about 75 of them.
Holy crap.
But a lot of them, I had a birthday in October, and I told everybody to turn up and buy me a birthday present to buy me a Tyranid. So they all turned up with a Tyranid. So it was lovely because suddenly I got
That
53
is awesome.
Tyrannids.
You must have
they are
a lot of friends.
Because Tyranids are meant to be almost the same size as a human, but I think being bigger is fine.
Yeah,
I have a lot of them.
No, it works.
I don't
Aliens
really
being bigger definitely works.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I've got lots of them anyway. So that big one is brilliant coming out, and the little gun ones.
So then you've got this one's cool too. The astronauts.
Yeah.
What are?
Yeah, I love that one.
Yeah.
I bought them astronauts to go with that landing pod and the little space cruisers to do a picture outside, and to do them landing, and then the little green aliens going hello.
Yeah.
From that,
And
they
then,
kind of turned up, going, "What's going on?"
I'm not sure what. I don't know this property, but he said he's getting a Mobius vibe from various areas. So what is Mobius? I don't know. I feel dumb for not knowing that.
Well, it was an
I
artist.
should know.
It was an artist that did like it's hard to explain, but it was like I want to say it was in the 70s, and he did like a lot of space stuff. And he actually did a little bit of Silver Surfer. I think maybe a limited series of Silver Surfer. I think, but it's got a real distinct look to it.
Yeah,
that's cool. And then I think this is the rest. I think this is the rest of your Chinatown market here. I'm pretty sure.
That's so awesome.
That is one of the opposite. I think it's about 3 foot long, the Chinatown. So that's about a foot of it, I think. Also, there's an upper level as well. And most of the figures are in there are customs. I think every figure there is a custom in one way or another. It might be as simple as a head swap, but it's supposed to be. It's a massive cyberpunk. So everyone's got like a cyber limb, cyber eye, or something. And I've been building them and putting them on Instagram every time I build one. To slowly build up that, and then I've had a load of Gungans assassinated, and I think you've got the center, and it's the assassins what have been caught for the killing all the Gungans, and then we've got all our like MIBs with swords, like ninjas in suits, surrounding them, trying to arrest them, and so they're surrounding. I don't think they're surrounding them ready for a big fight, and then you got all the cyberpunk area like just saying like, get out here, we don't want the coppers here, bugger off.
I love the Loki figure you have in there.
Loki is the in charge. We had an election and he won with flying colors,
right.
So he's
got a picture of Loki in one of his shots, and I guess
we actually had around everywhere. There's actually signs saying "Vote for Loki" from the Loki series.
Yeah.
You know, they vote for Loki.
Yeah.
And I always have a badge on me, vote for Loki as well.
Right.
And it really confuses when I wear it in America. We'll vote for Loki. But yeah, we did it. He's the governor of the station, voted in.
Oh,
and
wow.
he runs the station, elected. And Thor ran against him actually, just to piss off his brother. But yeah, it was a full election, and he won. He was the only person allowed to vote, so 100% go for it.
Well, there you go. There you go. But yeah,
I do
that's
have
what I
like
love.
full lore in my head for the station. It's kind
Yeah,
of,
and I was just gonna say that too. I love how you have like, even when you've got like an outbreak or you got Wookiee slaves or like you've always got like
they're
some
not
kind of.
slaves. We might have bought them as slaves, but they got free. We give them
Oh.
houses, and they come free. We don't encourage slavery. We
Emancipated.
buy slaves and free them. So we just got to
You're
work
emancipated.
Yeah.
we British,
very
we got rid of slavery.
Yeah, yeah. I think before the U.S. did, anyways.
We had a bad history with that.
Yeah.
What are we looking at here? This is like madness.
I ain't got a clue with that picture at the moment.
Stuff.
Got helmets.
Yeah, you got like a helmet shop and like crazy railing and vines growing all over the place.
Oh, I know where that is now. It's just there.
There
Yeah, that is walkways. It's a weird shot because it doesn't really put anything in. So it's a walkway, and then under and slightly on the side of it is the top floor of basically the garage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love the detail of all that stuff, man. It's just crazy how much stuff it's all over there.
Did I just
It's so big.
then?
You did disappear
yeah.
for a second. And he might disappear again.
Disappeared again. So much color going on there.
There is a
Oh,
lot of
God,
Yeah, and I made a custom figure of Grey Cloud, and he owns the entire garage.
Okay.
The entire area is the garage. And so we're renting one floor for the new Stargate.
Okay.
Renting one floor for the new Stargate. That's hilarious. That's so cool. But yeah, that was so yeah, that's the end of our slideshow for you. But yeah, definitely everybody knows where to go check out Lockdown Productions over on Instagram. He's got a YouTube channel. Go check that out. There's always something crazy going on in your station, man. It's just
yeah, I love it, man. It's one of them I look forward to seeing every day.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna put Chinatown. I've actually filmed Chinatown being built, and so I'm gonna try to put up at least put a short up of it finished, and then following try to put the build video up.
Cool.
All right.
Very cool.
So that's what I'm gonna try to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely big double horns there, whatever, with rock and roll. But Mr. Led, you have a theme. You've got a theme going
Mr.
on
Led,
with
I love
your
Mr. Led.
Mr. Led.
Yeah.
And then there we go. But so we're gonna get into your slides next. So we've got I don't know, I don't have any particular order really, but then we do have a video to fill it all up.
So yeah, I've got a bit of a theme going on, which is a bit of lockdowns jam as well. So there's a class 4 outbreak happening at the moment. So we've got a sort of the remainder of a sort of a battalion after a conflict, sort of gathering themselves up, in this depot. And then all of a sudden, there's a class 4 outbreak sprung upon them. So that's what's happening in my sort of my lore at the moment.
You've got those panels. So did Dom tell you about those panels, or did you tell Dom about those panels?
No, Dom told me. Dom did a video a while back about those. And that came from one of the chaps I saw on the in the chat the other night over on his sort of Facebook group. Originally, I think, and those are they're actually sort of tiles for your garden, and they get plastic
garden
tiles.
That's what they are.
Yeah.
And then this shot was cool too. I love this one.
Yeah, a little bit of trouble going on there. So, and I picked up some of those really, really cheap sort of Halloween decoration 4-inch zombies.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. and that's kind of what I've been using, as the zombies for what's happening.
So you have some of the Joy Toy zombies mixed in there too?
I haven't yet. I'm going to be picking some of those up, but I haven't yet. At the moment, actually, it's all those, and then I've done some heb swaps as well.
Yeah, your customs there of some of them builders.
Yeah.
And strange enough, exactly what I've been working on myself is the zombies.
Yeah. Nice.
Oh, nice.
They're cheap enough to stick a zombie head on them. So
yes.
Yeah, how much are those 5-packs of Joy Toy zombies? Are they pretty pricey or?
Well, again, they work out. I think they work out about 15, 20 pounds each.
I know. I think they're more like 18 or 19 pounds. So
yeah,
extra $2-3 on top for American. Well, actually, if you go on Joy Toy, there actually is at the bottom. You click on for the different money. So you can click on and just find out what
you can switch around. Yeah.
Each them are.
So they're not the cheap. They're not the most expensive, but they're not the cheapest.
So it's I've got a little bit. I've not got enough of them, but some people might say I have too many.
But you've still got too many of them.
Well, my goal is to have over 1,000 zombies, and I've not reached that goal yet.
Oh my god!
Oh, you gotta have goals, man. You gotta have goals.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
All the boxes ready to pull them up.
Oh, yeah, so that is one of the new Joy Toy army builders, but the head is off of one of these super cheap, less than £2 zombies repainted.
Gotcha.
Okay,
that's awesome.
And that one on the left is basically repainted again. It's the repaint of one of these super cheap zombies. They're sort of I would say they're not even. I think they're 3 or 4 POA or something. It's the head, 2 arms, and then
what's the
brand?
Yeah, the legs don't move.
The head and the waist.
Yeah.
What's the brand of those guys?
I don't know. In fact,
if you type in zombie action figure, that's
yes.
Okay.
In fact, if
Amazon is the best place to buy them from, and you put them in your basket, and you'll go on Amazon and they'll say these are £30 a pack, and just scroll. Then they go down to 15, and then they go down to 10, and then they go down to 8. And you just keep looking, and they scroll over and over again, and you can buy multi-packs, and then they go on sale once a week.
Yeah,
and
they just drop.
And they work out about £5 for a pack. Yeah. If you buy 3 packs, about £15.
Yeah,
for them.
So that's cheap.
These here, that's what you're talking about, right? These zombies.
Yeah, so I sort of kept the original color of the shorts. Repainted the belt, touched up the shirt, repainted all of the skin, and then washed it, dry brushed it, and then added some, blood effects with, some blood effect paint afterwards.
You paint a lot better than I know that.
That's awesome.
So these aren't out of the box, right? They're like
they aren't out of the box. No, out of the box, they're rubbish.
Yeah.
So
it's a roll of the dice. I think I bought one set was painted really well.
Okay,
and then I thought, I think after that they're going to just mass produce them.
Yeah. So this was actually the aftermath of one of the Action Burst games, where the crew in Dom's game, in one of the scenarios where they actually managed to sort of win the scenario, and one of the enemy crew sort of comes across to your side as you find out that actually it's someone you used to know.
Oh, that's cool. There's
nice.
What did you use for the floor?
The floor in that, if you go back to that shot, so this is I shared a picture on Instagram of my dinner. Yeah, no. I shared a picture of my dinner when I was in Scotland. I was traveling in Scotland.
Oh, you stole the mat.
It's a mat. So I looked down at the mat and realised I'd already bought some of those mats for making making space station floors, and I think I picked them up in one of the cheap shops. It was B&M or something like that, or Wilco, or like I said, it's a cheap shop, home store shop. Yeah, I think he's saying Euro shots are £1 each, whether that's those mats or the zombies. I'm not sure, but that's a placemat for your dinner, and it's sort of a plasticky material that looks metallic. and it
Yeah,
cuts
and
easily
it
with
looks
a pair of
good. It
scissors.
looks good.
It looks really good.
I thought it was a Lego. I thought it was one of those Lego boards for a second.
No, that's
Oh,
it.
you
Yeah,
stack
that's what you put your dinner on.
Huh. That's awesome.
Oh, there's Adrian. Adrian's going to dip out a little bit early. You've got priorities, man. We understand. You got to get to that
Yeah.
dispensary before it rains. You don't want your weed getting wet on the way home, man.
No, definitely not. Trying to light that blunt.
Oh, Lord of Thane. Yeah, that steak did look good in that post.
That was fantastic. That was so that was grass fed ribeye.
Yeah. Oh, Pirate's got to get in
There's
there.
a
And
nice
get his
vegetarian steak.
Yeah, first scene. Yeah, it was first scene on the Whip
first
Wednesday.
scene on Whip Wednesday, every Wednesday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah, and I was a bit like, like, just bear with me. It's not about my dinner. It's not that kind of Instagram channel.
Screw dinner.
I got to admit, I usually, as soon as I see someone's dinner on their Instagram, it's delete. It's
Delete,
going to be
yeah.
toilulated or nothing. I don't care what you got for dinner. And he's like, delete. That's a nice placemat. I might flick a bit more.
Yeah.
And then, oh yeah, we
I
got the
gotta admit,
group
I did
shot.
see that post, and immediately my missus come in and goes, "I think we might need a steak."
Yes. Yeah. So those are all pretty much all repainted. There's the Joy Toy, one of the Joy Toy army builders in the background there, sort of taking his vengeance on those. But yeah, they're all pretty much repainted. There's a couple that said, like, on some of the trousers, I kept a similar color, but I repainted the flesh and they're, washes, dry brushes, and then repainting the eyes and stuff, a few times just to sort of get the effect.
For the price of them, like, they actually don't look that. Like, I realize you painted them, but
yeah,
no, actually for just zombies that are standing around getting stabbed and shot.
Yeah,
whatever else you did to
They are a
zombies.
nightmare to stand up, though.
yeah. I did do the old hot water treatment and bend a few of them to get them.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Some of those cheap
Yeah.
figures, they come and you're like, how is this guy supposed to stand up? when we
Yeah.
got him?
Yeah, I think one of them is a complete nightmare to understand.
Yeah, I think
it's
it's the female one, and I'll probably chop that to pieces and put it on a world peacekeeper. I think we talked about that, chopping it and putting it on a world peacekeeper's legs.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I tell you what I did. I made the other day was
Chris Pratt.
Peacekeepers. Yeah,
Yeah.
Peacekeepers. I got a plastic bag.
Yeah.
And glued it on them to make a bio suit.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Bear with me. I'm going to disappear just for 10 seconds. It's on my workbench.
Cool.
I'll grab it.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm thinking I might just chop it off and then just make some entrails.
There
Yeah,
you go.
No, that's a good idea. Actually, that's
Cool.
really good.
Yeah, but for the basically for the price, it's just
Oh, yeah. Like, you
it's
could,
a
like,
no-brainer.
Yeah, you could.
Advertising
Here you
There
go.
you go.
Little Todd toy on it. So while he's looking for that figure, how about we do this? We're gonna before you show up that figure lockdown, we're gonna do the video.
See the Star Wars figure in there.
I did, yeah, from Andor.
Yeah.
Andor. Oh, that's good stuff.
There we go, man.
That's awesome.
A couple of those shots.
That's a great little video.
Yeah, a couple of those shots my son took. My son's is teenager.
Oh, were they the good ones?
Yeah, they were good ones. Yeah. My son's a teenager, and sort of playing with action figures kind of passed him by. But he's a comic book nerd and he plays video games and stuff, so he still appreciates it. And actually, he came in the other day and went, "Wow, this is amazing! Can I take some photos?" And then 20 minutes later, he was still there, playing with them, moving them around, taking shots.
That's awesome. That's
Yeah.
awesome. My son could care less about action figures, man.
Oh.
I'm like, dude, I've got a whole room of them, and he just doesn't care.
Yeah, it's all
My
about
daughter
the video
does
games.
some photography as well.
Yeah.
My daughter takes photographs, and
Yeah.
she'll
That's
put it
awesome.
online. Someone will say, "Oh, that's amazing, that angle and that." I goes, "Oh, my daughter did that one."
Yeah, I didn't do that.
I didn't do that one. She did that one.
There you go.
Yeah, but she's got that
There-
more. I think more of a keen eye than I.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Yes,
You got
Lord.
those-
Oh,
Yes, Lord Thane, definitely. Very excited when he was
Oh,
like,
I
it,
missed
just, it
that
was
one.
just nice to look through. I looked back again, 20, 25 minutes later, and he's still in there taking photos and moving stuff around.
That's
I was like,
awesome.
yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I wish, man. All
Hashtag
about-
play with your toys.
There you
My
go.
son's only 10, so it's all about like Among Us and like stupid,
Yeah.
like Mr. Beast and all that trash on the
Yeah.
internet.
Yeah.
We'll go to
I
that
think
YouTube.
it's the
place, all
SCP
trash on
stuff because my son plays all the SCP games. So, it's like, oh, look, zombies. There's an attack. Quick, run down the corridor.
Nice. But no, man, gentlemen, I want to thank you very much for coming out tonight and giving us little tours and stuff like that. Oh, I guess we want to talk about your.
Oh, he
figure
found it.
business. Yeah, you
I
found it.
forgot. Oh, nice.
Oh
Nice.
yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
ooh.
Oh, those are awesome. Those
Yeah.
are
Yeah,
awesome.
it's one of them world peacekeepers
Yeah.
with a Lego glued on the back to make
Yeah.
the backpack, and then a gas mask from Marauders.
Marauder. That is
Yeah.
such a clever idea.
Like that. And it's kind of
It's
it's
genius.
a bin bag. It's a
It
bin
is.
bag.
So-
We've got some. I've
It'd be
made a
so
load
easy.
of zombies as well.
Nice.
Yeah, I was gonna say it'd be so easy to like rip one up and like put blood, like the guys
Yeah.
like, in a hazmat
Yeah.
suit. Like,
Yeah, I've done that. But
but,
yeah, I
Give
was
them the
able
ideas.
to do a big zombie the other day, but I was rained off, like I said before.
Oh,
And I love my zombies.
oh yeah, we all love zombies. Zombies are our friends. Unless you don't want.
Yeah,
to
I actually my storyline, my zombies come from Fatback Station.
Oh, that's cool.
Blame it on
he had a video advertising these zombies and Astro zombies.
Yeah.
I was like,
Oh,
want
yeah.
them so badly. I
Yeah.
want them so badly. And my daughter promised to get them for my birthday, coming up to get them. And I started doing a zombie thing. The storyline is it was a stag night of one of our staff who picked up the Astro zombie when he was doing his stag night at Meat Station. And when he come back, he was really ill, and that's how it spread. So it's all Fatback's fault.
Ah.
Nice.
Yeah.
So before we close
I
out,
was going to match it. Same as.
Yeah. Go ahead, Len.
Before we close out, I've got an Astro Zombie story. So we talked about it. I used to be a musician. So when I was a
Sorry to hear
musician,
about that.
I did some facial motion capture for Guitar Hero for some DLC.
Oh, really?
Astro Zombies by the Creeps. That's my
Okay.
face making it move on Guitar Hero.
Oh, nice.
That's crazy, man. That's
That's
really
awesome.
cool.
Yeah. Same as
Got all these celebrities on the show lately.
refugees from Fatback Station.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice. Nice.
That looks like the pig had that Eddie stuck on his Edelham statue. It's all bloody.
Yeah.
It's pigs in space.
Pigs in space.
Pigs in space. There you go.
And
But,
they're coming through my station, and I've got 30 of them.
Oh,
Only
Oh,
30.
Of course you do.
From,
Of course you
they're
do.
all
Yeah.
fleeing. All fleeing. And my daughter's going to do a story with these as well. We've started filming it. She wants to do a little story where she reads a story. I'm not going to say much more than that because it might be a couple of weeks before it comes out.
cool. I'll keep an eye out for it.
You guys are crazy over there, and you're right.
Nice.
The center of England is the craziest action figure place in the world, apparently, because everybody. Just go to the center of England, man, and that's where you'll find all the action figures. They're all
You can't find them really anywhere.
they're at your house.
Fine.
That's
Yeah,
right.
It's all at your house.
They're all at your house. Every single one I tried to buy. You know how long I've been looking for Chris Pratt?
You can't find them anywhere. I heard he
I'm
was
supposed to give you a Chris Pratt.
there. You go.
But all of you see all my. I've sent you, Rad, a number of random pictures of clowns.
Oh,
I just send you. See, I know he doesn't like clowns, So I
Oh, I
film
hate
the
'em.
sound and then
Ugh.
just send him a picture. So when he opens up, it's like of the clown.
You're the one, yeah, the one where you have
Every clown is Chris Pratt.
Oh, really?
Yeah, every one of them clowns are Chris Pratt and just molded.
now,
Nice.
now I don't like Chris Pratt anymore if he's a
Yeah.
clown.
Christmas clown.
But all right, gentlemen. Well, I'm sure it's getting late there. I know it's getting a little bit later here, but we're going to close it out tonight. I want to thank Lockdown Productions and The Lead Will Walk the Earth for being on our British Invasion show tonight.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
we're going to probably
Thank you.
keep doing these little special presentations outside of WMC and Toy Squad once in a while. So stay tuned for that. But we're coming back at you Monday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Toy Squad. Next Friday as well, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can check it out. So, yeah, until then, cheers, and we'll catch you on the next one.
Thank you. Peace out.